Hello and welcome again to our series, The Total Man Gatekeeping the Family. And with me here today is Mr. Taiwo. How are you doing today?
I'm doing so well today, and it's nice to be on this platform again.
Thank you so much. Today we want to look at vulnerability as strength. We often think of a man as the protector, the strong one, the shield. But can vulnerability actually be a form of strength? Does opening up make a man more effective as a leader in the home?
I read two books some time ago. One was authored by one Amechi, that The Rich Also Cry.
Yes,
and
yes.
The other book was authored by Margaret.
Yes, okay.
And the title of the book is Money Does Not Solve Pain. To me, that even when you have it all, you still have that pain that you need to talk about. The question is a bit technical. Vulnerability itself in context is in the negative. But then vulnerability can be a strength.
Yes.
It's only bad when it becomes emotionally imposed on the man. You know, some of these definitions, just as you said, that you gave to a man, being a shield.
Yes.
I think these are also some of the things that make a man to be vulnerable. We come from a society whereby men are seen as the defender, protector. Anything that happens in the family, the good and the bad, comes from the man. When a man speaks, in this part of the world, they see such a man as being weak. Even a woman will say, yes, my husband, why is nagging? You know, so all of these things put together make a man entirely vulnerable indeed. But then a man deserves to speak, a man deserves a voice, a man deserves to say. You know, I always believe that a marriage has to be transparent. A marriage has to be accountable. As a man, you are accountable when you can speak, when you have someone to speak to. Openness, even in workplaces, it brings forth development. So for a home, really, we've had men who died being vulnerable because they can't speak. When you are passing through a difficult moment, you're unable to speak it out. And even when sometimes you don't have, but because you can't say you don't have, it becomes a sin to say you don't have. You know, some of these things, you put them in your stomach and then it becomes a point whereby you're mentally affected and all of these things. So I think, so for me, I think a man should be open as much as possible.
I think so too. And I think vulnerability, like I said, is a strength. And if you can be vulnerable with some of the things that you're facing, it doesn't make you weak as a man. It just makes the other person understand who you are and they can sort of reason with you. But like you said, if you don't talk about it, then that is an issue. And the other person might not know what you're going through.
I accept sometimes also that a man might want to just be that man for good reasons. There are pressures that a man will always want to bear just because he doesn't want to transmit such pressure into the entire home. For instance, a man who is losing his job or just felt insulted somewhere. Some of the things and that a man will always naturally want to just bear
keep it
by itself. And sometimes as a man we envisage solutions ahead. We just feel that that's fine at this point. Let's keep these problems. Let's try to see how we can manage it till we have the positive side of it. Overall is that a man should be as open as possible. And then that gives long life to a man.
Thank you so much.
For me, I don't want to die young, so I speak to my wife as much as possible.
Share the burden.
We share the burden, and that makes the family to move forward.
Thank you for sharing
thank you
your story. Thank you for being vulnerable. For letting the audience know that a man must share their thoughts with the other half. We'll see you all in the next conversation. Shalom.
Thank you.